Once upon a time, in a town famous for its bouncy houses and rainbow-colored sidewalks, lived a scruffy terrier named Wigglebottom. Wigglebottom, or Wiggy for short, wasn't known for his bravery or his intelligence. Nope, Wiggy was famous for two things: his incredibly wiggly bottom, hence the name, and his uncanny ability to misunderstand absolutely everything. Every Sunday, the Peterson family had pancake breakfast. It was a sacred tradition, complete with mountains of fluffy pancakes, rivers of maple syrup, and Mr. Peterson's slightly off-key pancake song. Wiggy loved Pancake Sunday, mostly because stray bits of pancake had a mysterious way of ending up on the floor. One Sunday, disaster struck. Mrs. Peterson had just stacked a towering plate of golden pancakes when the doorbell rang. "I'll get it," she said, leaving the pancake mountain unguarded. This was Wiggy's moment. His mission, as he saw it, was to protect the pancake from, well, he wasn't entirely sure what. Maybe pancake-stealing squirrels? Perhaps rogue dust bunnies with a sweet tooth? Whatever the threat, Wiggy was ready. His first line of defense involved him trying to camouflage himself as a plate of pancakes. He attempted to lie perfectly still beneath the stack, which mostly resulted in him getting covered in syrup and looking like a sticky, furry pancake monster. Next, he decided to scare away the imaginary pancake thieves with a series of ferocious, but slightly muffled due to the pancake proximity, barks. This only alerted the real threat, the family cat, Mr. Fluffernutter, who sauntered into the kitchen with a glint in his eye. Wiggy, mistaking Mr. Fluffernutter for the pancake villain, launched himself at the cat, his wiggly bottom propelling him forward like a furry rocket. Mr. Fluffernutter, startled by the sticky, barking projectile, leaped onto the chandelier, sending a shower of glitter and a bewildered meow down upon the chaotic scene. Mrs. Peterson returned to find a syrup-covered dog, a glitter-dusted cat clinging to the chandelier, and a significantly diminished stack of pancakes. "Wiggy!" she exclaimed, though there was a hint of laughter in her voice. The case of the pilfered pancakes remained unsolved, but the legend of the sticky, pancake-protecting Wigglebottom was born. Wiggy also had a peculiar fear of balloons. He believed they were silent, floating monsters, plotting to carry him away to a land of squeaky toys and eternal bath time. So, naturally, when Lily and Tom brought home a bunch of colorful balloons for a birthday party, Wiggy went into full-blown panic mode. His first attempt to neutralize the balloon threat involved trying to bury them in the backyard. He dug furiously, attempting to create a balloon graveyard, but the balloons, being filled with air, kept popping out of the ground like colorful, bouncy zombies. Next, he tried to reason with them. He sat in front of the bobbing balloons and delivered a stern lecture in a series of low growls and pleading whines, explaining the dangers of floating and the importance of staying firmly on the ground. The balloons, as expected, remained stubbornly silent and floaty. Finally, in a moment of what he thought was genius, Wiggy decided to tie all the balloons together, thinking that a giant balloon blob would be less menacing. He grabbed the strings in his mouth and began to tug. The wind, however, had other ideas. A sudden gust caught the mass of balloons, lifting them, and Wiggy, who was still firmly attached to the strings, into the air. Wiggy found himself floating above the backyard, his wiggly bottom wiggling with a mixture of terror and surprise. Lily and Tom stared in disbelief as their dog floated past the clothesline, barking a series of increasingly high-pitched yelps. Mr. Peterson, who was trying to assemble a complicated barbecue grill, looked up in astonishment, convinced he was hallucinating. The great backyard balloon escape ended with Wiggy gently landing in the neighbor's inflatable swimming pool, looking more bewildered than ever. Wiggy's final, and perhaps most perplexing, adventure involved the living room couch. One afternoon, while the Peterson family was out, Wiggy decided to take a nap on his favorite spot on the sofa. He curled up, let out a contented sigh, and drifted off to sleep, dreaming of endless fields of dropped popcorn. When he woke up, something was terribly wrong. The couch had moved. It was now facing the opposite direction, and the coffee table was on the other side of the room. Wiggy was convinced that the couch was alive and had decided to rearrange the furniture. His investigation began with a thorough sniffing of the couch legs, convinced he'd find evidence of the couch's secret mobility. He then proceeded to bark at the couch, demanding an explanation for its mysterious relocation. The couch, as inanimate objects tend to do, remained stubbornly silent. Wiggy decided to try and communicate with the rogue couch. He nudged it with his nose, he licked it tentatively, and he even attempted to perform a little interpretive dance in front of it, hoping to convey his confusion and mild annoyance. Just then, the front door opened, and the Peterson family returned. "Surprise!" they shouted. We rearranged the living room. Wiggy stared at the couch, then at his family, his wiggly bottom giving a little confused wiggle. The couch wasn't alive after all. It was just moved. He let out a dramatic sigh, the kind that only a dog who had just solved a very confusing and entirely imaginary mystery could produce. From that day on, Wiggy remained the most endearingly clueless dog in town, his every adventure a testament to his wonderfully wacky way of seeing the world, one hilarious misunderstanding at a time. If you like this video, please leave a like and a subscribe. It will really help our channel grow. But if you don't like it, then just skip it and don't forget to check out our other videos. Thank you very much and goodbye.